Imagine this, a ship adrift in the vast, unforgiving Atlantic. It's December 4th, 1872. Another vessel, the Dei Grazia, spots a brigantine sailing erratically. As they draw closer, an unnerving silence hangs in the air. This is the story of the Mary Celeste, a ship found perfectly seaworthy, yet utterly abandoned. A ghost ship sailing on its own. The crew of the Dei Grazia cautiously boarded the mysterious vessel. What they found would spark one of history's most enduring maritime mysteries. The ship was in remarkably good condition. Her sails were set, though some were tattered, and there was some water in the hold, but nothing a seasoned crew couldn't handle. The ship's logbook was on the captain's desk, its last entry dated 10 days prior, placing them hundreds of miles from where they were found. Everything seemed normal, almost frozen in time. Down in the galley, there were provisions to last for months. The cargo, over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was completely intact. Personal belongings were still in the crew's quarters. Money, clothes, even a sewing machine with a child's dress still being mended. It was as if everyone had simply vanished into thin air. The captain, Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and the 7 experienced crew members, all gone. The only things missing were the ship's single lifeboat, the chronometer, and the sextant. It was clear they had left the ship, but why? Why would they abandon a perfectly sound vessel in the middle of the ocean? Over the years, theories have swirled like a maelstrom, each attempting to explain the inexplicable. Was it a pirate attack? Unlikely. The valuable cargo and personal effects were all left behind. Pirates would have surely taken everything. Could a giant squid or a sea monster have snatched them from the deck? It sounds like something from a novel, and there's absolutely no evidence to support such a wild idea. One of the more plausible theories points to the cargo itself, industrial alcohol. Some of the barrels were found to be leaking. Perhaps the crew, fearing a catastrophic explosion from the volatile fumes, panicked. Captain Briggs, a cautious man, might have ordered everyone into the lifeboat, intending to trail the Mary Celeste from a safe distance until the danger passed. A sudden squall, a snapped tow rope, and they could have been separated, left to the mercy of the open sea while their ship sailed on without them. This theory explains why they took the navigational instruments but left their personal belongings. It was a temporary evacuation that went horribly wrong. Another idea suggests a mutiny. Did the crew rise up against Captain Briggs? It's a dramatic thought, but Briggs was known as a fair and respected captain. The crew was handpicked and had a good reputation. There were no signs of a struggle or violence anywhere on the ship. The scene was peaceful, not one of bloodshed and chaos. So, a mutiny seems highly improbable. What about a natural disaster? A rogue wave could have swept the deck, taking everyone overboard. Or perhaps a waterspout, a tornado on the sea, appeared suddenly, causing the crew to abandon ship in terror. But again, the ship itself was not severely damaged, which you would expect after such a violent encounter. The ship's log gave no indication of bad weather. Then there's the human element. Could there have been a dispute that turned deadly? Or did some strange sickness or contaminated food lead to madness and a tragic, collective decision? These are darker possibilities, but without any bodies or evidence of foul play, they remain pure speculation. The calm, undisturbed state of the ship argues against any kind of frantic, violent end. So, what really happened to the 10 souls aboard the Mary Celeste? Did they abandon ship in a calculated, yet ultimately fatal, decision? Were they victims of a sudden, freak accident? Or is the truth something far stranger, something we haven't even considered? Decades have turned into more than a century, and the silence of the Mary Celeste still echoes. The ship itself was eventually repaired and sailed under new owners for years, but its reputation was forever haunted. As for Captain Briggs, his family, and his crew, their fate remains lost to the waves, a chilling footnote in maritime lore. The Mary Celeste sails on in our imagination, a ghost ship carrying a question that may never be answered, forever adrift on an ocean of mystery. What do you think happened? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy diving into history's greatest enigmas, be sure to subscribe for more.